mentioned that I'm qualified to do this, and there are jobs actually. There are jobs in not only in the U.S. military, but Department of Defense, Department of Justice, any U.S. agencies that always look for someone who has military background, you know, and so that's definitely an added benefits.
Mm-hmm. So there's a preference if you have served the army or the armed force, basically.
They give you points. They give you like if you applied for a job with let's say a Department of Defense, okay, and if you're a U.S. veteran, you serve in a war, they give you 10 points. So that's a good benefit to get a job
Mm-hmm.
in a U.S. government.
I see.
So
Jadi,
yeah, definitely.
aha. Jadi kalau seorang Indonesia seumpamanya mau join the armed force, okay, they need to be at least have a green card. Am I correct?
Biasanya begitu. Green card is what they need.
Okay, jadi
I think they lower the standard now for a special program. They lower the standard. If you are a asylee now, you can also join.
oh, if you are an asylee, you can join.
Right.
Oh, interesting. Okay, jadi kalau seumpamanya ada orang mau tanya tentang question, okay, bagaimana hubungin Bill?
Telephone, email. Probably just
I'll put the email address, later on at the end of this video, so people know if they have question. Bagaimana apa and what's the benefit? Of course, one of the important thing is that mungkin mereka takut untuk pergi ke war atau perang, because that's konsekuensinya kan could be devastating for you and us,
Yeah.
also for the family, ya. Jadi I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I mean, war is always scary thing, right? I mean, you go to war, you get nervous, anxious. I was scared too when I first went to Iraq. I didn't know what to expect. Everybody was scared. Everybody was anxious. But having gone and coming back from deployment to Iraq, I can say that the deployment in Iraq is probably the best time in the military.
Maksudnya
I
apa?
mean,
Maksudnya
the
apa?
best time because your life is in a way is easier than if you were back home. Imagine if you don't have to worry about food, sleep, laundry. Anything is provided for you. Everything is provided. You don't have to worry about whether you can eat or you cannot eat. The cafeteria is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you are sick, you go to medical center. If you need to do laundry, someone will do it for you. If you have problems back home, that there are other people who's willing to help you. Like for example, when I was deployed, my neighbor mow my lawn. Every single week they mow my lawn. and then if I write a letter to there are many organizations who's willing to give you all the support you need. I don't have to even buy toothpaste, toothbrush, soaps. Everything is provided. Food powder, anything you name it.
How about internet? Access to internet?
Yeah, that too. The U.S. Army is very advanced in that sense. They provide support you with the wireless internet, webcam. So I mean, everything is almost provided for you.
How about your wife and your kids? With separation of months, uh, how's cycle? How does she feel?
That's the only thing that's not going to go away. I mean, the separation is always hard. The separation, for many many months, that's just unavoidable. You have to go, and your wife and kids won't be able to see you, other than maybe like on Skype like this, which I did at least once a week. I did Skype communication with my wife and kids. But that's the only thing. I mean, it sucks, but that's just the sacrifice that you have to go through. The separation is probably the hardest part for me. Uh, but realize also that it's not going to go for forever. Eventually, you're gonna come home and see your wife and kids and resume your life, right? And yeah, that's the only thing. But just being worry free. That's the best time. And just just when you are downrange, serving the country like that, you always feel that you're doing something very useful. You're doing something very important, and you're doing something for the benefit of the country. And you feel good. You feel good about yourself. You feel good about people around you. So I have to say, being scared, being anxious, is overwhelmed by the benefits of serving your country abroad like that.
Not only that, it looks like you have a lot of muscle now. Exercise and training, you build muscle,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
live long,
that's
right?
that's part of the military training. Yeah, so like if you're single, you're not married, have no wife and kids, and you're between, I say between the age of 18 and 34, I would highly recommend that you think about joining the military, because it will definitely make you a better person.
And good discipline and healthy and good training.
That's right. Now the training is somewhat difficult, especially if you're older. If you're 34, it may be harder than if you were only 25. So I would definitely suggest that if the sooner you join, the better. Don't wait.
Kaya kamu, I think you join umur berapa ya? I think
No,
30.
I was 34 when I joined.
31, you were at the
Yeah,
age, the
that was
borderline,
5 years ago,
the borderline.
and
Okay.
that was hard. It was very hard for me.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but I mean, it's hard. But at the end of the day, you feel like, man, I can do this.
Uh,
I can do this.
so
The,
it
the,
kind
the,
of bring up the confidence in yourself, I think.
right, right. It gives you self confidence. It gives you, you know yourself better.